Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we are back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is the Anguo 10,000 milliamp hour power bank review here. So yeah, this was sent to me for review guys, so take that for the way, for whatever way you want. This is obviously going to be an unbiased review, but I always like to tell you guys in advance that this was sent to me for review here. So this is the 10,000 milliamp power bank, and I was interested in reviewing this because look, it's actually quite small. It's not too big. But 10,000 milliamp hours, I was expecting a little bit more in terms of size. So yeah, I was definitely interested in it for at least that reason. Here's your power bank and user manual. Don't really need that. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is your typical Android, iOS. Could be for any type of device. It has, I believe, 2 USB ports on there, so you could use any device that has a USB male port, right? So yeah, that's Lightning, that's micro USB, that's the 2-pin connection, the old iPhone, USB Type C, all that great stuff here. So they were kind of cheap on this cable. I mean, I gotta be honest, you really can't get worse than this cable. This is a 3-foot cable, which is the absolute minimum you're gonna see, and it's like an off-brand cable, and the pins do feel kind of secure here. But let's just say this right now. If this is the only cable you have here, this is not going to be fast charging, most likely. I'm going to still use a fast charging cable to see if that's the truth, but it does seem like it's not going to be fast charging unless you use something else, right? So let's take out the actual power bank. So surprisingly, I was actually wrong here. You have three USB female ports here. 2 of them are 1 amp, which is kind of low. 1 amp is not great. And then the last one is 2.4 amps, which is actually right in the industry standard. So here's the power bank, guys. They really want you to know this is 10,400 milliamp hours. That remains to see what the actual measurement is, but that's what they want you to believe here. So you have a flashlight, a little small flashlight, and you have the port here. This is for charging the actual device. Let's press the power button here. So the power button tells you how much power you have left. I'm assuming that flashlight works if you hold down the power button, so like that. So you do have a flashlight. It's nothing special, but hey, I'm happy to see it there, So we're going to turn that off here. I do like the battery indication. I do think that's a nifty idea. It has some weight to it, but it's not like really heavy. I could probably get away with bringing this to the workplace or something like that. So because it comes with this cable, it's pretty safe to assume this is not going to be fast charging. Unfortunately, that seems to be not the way they chose to go here. So I'm not even going to waste my time using my Galaxy because I know for a fact it's not going to be fast charging. I do have other devices over here. Let me take out one here that's not being used. So this is a Legalo Z5C. This is a budget Android phone. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, I like this device, but I think this is more what this device is used for because it's obviously not going to be fast charging. Especially with those 1 amp ports. Yeah, this is not meant for fast charging. It doesn't mean it can't charge relatively quickly, but it's not particularly made for fast charging. I'm going to try the 2.4 port. Only one of them, which is kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, so I plug this in here. So I downloaded an application here called Charging Time, and it says 2 hours and 11 minutes is the charging time to reach 100% power from 4% on the current battery here. So this is from the 2.4 port here. So the very interesting thing here is to see if this marketing term is actually correct, or is all these ports just 1 amp here? So I'm going to now take it out here. We're going to test the marketing claim of this company here. We're going to plug it into a 1 amp port here, and we're going to see exactly how long this charging time is. Plugged it in here, guys, and the charging time here says 2 hours and 11 minutes, 2 hours 10 minutes, exact same number as before here. So that's not a good sign. What that indicates to me is potentially the product here is not any faster in the 1 amp port than the 2.4 port. So I don't want to criticize the company for lying, because potentially there's a lot of variables here to take into account. The power of the actual cable itself. Maybe this cable cannot handle 2.4 amps, or maybe just the app here is inaccurate. So we're going to have to do some further testing here. I'm going to have to take out a fast charging cable. I should have one around here, and I'm going to have to take out my Galaxy or something, because, I do not like having strange variables. I think when you're trying to make an experiment like this, I do think it's very important to give the company the benefit of the doubt, and actually get the right type of phone, the right cable. So I'm going to go pull out my Galaxy, pull out the right cable here. I'm going to have to redo this testing here and see exactly what's going on, right? Alright guys, let's do some conclusive testing. Here's the Galaxy S7. It has 94%, 9 hours, 24 minutes left. So we're going to test out a cable I use for fast charging, a cable that obviously doesn't work for fast charging, and we're going to see exactly if the ports actually make a difference at all. That's something I definitely am curious about. I'm going to take out the crappy cable they give you, just because this is not a fast charging cable, I guarantee you. So we're going to start off here. This is a 1 amp port here. Let's see how long it's going to take my phone to charge using the 1 amp port. I want to make sure that this is actually going to be a good phone in terms of, not the good phone, I want to make sure this power bank actually has a 2.4 amp port here. So this is the 1 amp port. It has about a 10-minute charging time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull it out here. I'm going to plug this into the 2.4 amp port. And to be honest with you, the port looks exactly the same to me. So I'm definitely questioning there's actual tangible difference here. So I just plugged it into the 2.4 amp port. And I mean, there should be some type of difference in charging speed. It went down from 10 minutes. Let's see what it is now. And I mean, it still says 10 minutes, guys. So, I mean, they claim that's a 2.4 amp port, but my phone does not see any difference between the two ports. And when we tested the Lugalo phone, I don't know if I'm going to include that part. I may cut it out of the video, I may show it. But when I tested the Lugalo, this is a very similar thing. Both phones here seem to have the same charging time, no matter what cable I use, what port I use. So I'm starting to question, potentially all these ports are kind of just the same 1 amp port, which kind of sucks, I mean, to be fair, this thing costs less than $20, so it's hard for me to be like really pissed off about that. But I would like to have seen that. I would like to have seen that keep up with the phone. But overall, it's still a really cool item, and it still works, and it's still pretty small, and it looks nice. So yeah, Amazon link, guys, will be down below. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews. Make sure you put on the notification bell as well. And yeah, check out pbosonline.com. Rating review is coming for this item because this was sent to me for review. So keep that in mind. And check out the rating review down below. Really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you. Bye.